What's up, everybody? I'm Nicole.
I'm Janet.
I'm Alex.
We're from Sirens Studios, and today we're here to review Guardians of the Galaxy.
Woo!
Nice movie. Came out recently, so we're here to give it to you.
Yeah.
Give it to you.
I
Really?
am Groot.
We are Groot.
Damn Vin Diesel.
I am Groot.
Oh god, Vin Diesel. Fuck.
Yeah,
Guardians
Guardians of the Galaxy, Marvel movie. One of the riskier movies they decided to take out, but it paid off. It did marvelously.
Boo.
No.
Boo.
So, how do you guys feel about the movie in general? Just good, bad, to kind of get started?
I loved it. I'm actually going to watch it again.
I liked it. I would not mind have seen it again.
Yeah.
I would pay to see it again.
Yeah.
It was that good.
Yes.
I actually felt that the story, the way the plot moves, because movies sometimes they move on too quickly and it's just like, what is happening? This movie moved at a nice pace. It was
Nice
fast-paced,
pace.
but it was understandable.
Yes.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was nice. Everything was explained. Nothing felt too random, which
Nope.
was really good. Like, they didn't just throw in, like, this new relationship. Like,
Yeah.
these two are working so great together out of nowhere.
Yeah, and
It's
it
like,
didn't feel
wow.
too rushed either. Like, there was great struggle with, like, in the beginning, the characters, and it just...
Yeah.
You
morphs.
see the relationship forming, and you can
Yeah.
understand how they end up working as a team.
And that each one has their own
Reasoning, like a...
a role to play
Yeah.
in the thing, and it was very sweet and touching. I got some feels in it.
The feels.
Yeah, my God.
Yeah.
I heard Janet cried twice.
I
You
did.
did?
I actually did
Loser.
once in the beginning and once
Loser.
in the end.
Nerd.
Oh, in a minute, yeah. But the thing is, I cry easily. But
You
it
get
actually,
attached to them,
it was very
so-
emotional. I actually did cry, and I was like, oh my God. So far, Marvel has not made me cry, and I came very close to Captain America 2. I came very close, but I didn't do it. It's the
I
first movie.
didn't do it. And then Guardians of the Galaxy, wham!
So if you don't know what Guardians of the Galaxy is about, it's basically they get this little ragtag group of people, and they all just get thrown into jail, and you're like,
Space jail.
space jail.
I love that word.
What, space
Jail?
jail?
No, ragtag.
Oh.
Okay. And then they basically break out and they literally go to save the galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yep. Just as simple as that.
Yeah.
Avengers in space.
No.
Avengers in space, that's how I see it.
No.
Oh dear.
I really like the character development for this movie because they did it so good. Like obviously in the beginning I don't want to spoil the movie. I don't want to say anything and they're like I haven't seen it yet, or like I didn't know. But they all get thrown. Things happen. They all get thrown into jail. They all somehow get thrown into the same jail, right?
More things happen.
And then it's obviously they don't like each other. They're like
They're trying to
like
kill each other.
strangers,
Basically
they're
trying to kill each other. So then they're all like, but they're like, we need to break out. And then so they're like,
It's kind of like how all of us got started trying to kill each other. And then we somehow...
We are the Guardians of the Galaxy.
we are
Yes.
2015. Okay. No, so then then they escape.
I am Alex.
Shut up. And then they get out, and even when they manage to like somehow get out, even then they're still like
They're kind of iffy around each other.
Yeah, they're
I
not.
was like, no, I don't like you.
They all have their
No.
own deal of like what they want to do, and then they're
Yes.
all like, yeah, once it's over, I'm just gonna go my own way, like whatever. And then things happen, and
She's
it's
going her own way. She started it.
and then reasons are said, and then everything it's like
The reason, then plot and story
Yeah,
happens.
I can't spoil anything. I don't want to spoil anything because it just
Everybody
came
dies
out.
at the end. Boom.
So then I like it because they kind of do start coming together. They kind of start getting to know each other
Like
a
each
bit
team
more.
member of
It's basically like they literally you see people become friends on screen, which that's what happens when you're becoming a friend.
They show like how each team member interact with each other. It's not just like, oh, because I got along with you, I'll get along with
yeah.
you. Like they all interact and have their own like chemistry with each other.
Yes.
So basically,
nice
in
to
the
see
end,
that.
they become the Guardians
And it's
of the
believable
Galaxy.
that they
yeah.
have
Best
team.
friends, just like we are now. Started out as enemies, now we're best friends.
Cringes away.
Yeah, we're super close. It was an awesome looking movie.
They
Yes, all the
filmed
effects and
this
such.
very nicely. Like there were some shots that were pretty artistic, and I really enjoyed that. Like
Breathtaking,
I'm looking
I liked
forward
it.
to some of the gifs I'm gonna see on Tumblr from that because it was just beautiful. Like the angles, the way they did it, like just their style in general was a bit different than other movies. but just enough to not be too weird, and I really enjoyed that. Like, it felt fresh.
And the music for this movie,
80s
man,
music.
loved it.
I
This
was
is the
singing
best
along
music.
to every song.
Yes.
I was singing, I was like
Yes.
dancing in my chair. I was like,
Ooga
I love
chaka.
It was very
Ooga,
nice.
ooga,
Like,
ooga
the songs
chuck.
fit, too. It wasn't just, like, random
Yeah.
pop song. Like,
Yeah, random.
it fit, you know, it all helped.
It all like just like
It
Yeah,
kind
helped
of it gave it that
meshed.
little quirky feel because it's these
Yes.
classic 80s songs. You're all like,
Yes.
oh my god, I love that song. Or
It's like so
maybe you
catchy.
don't, because you know maybe some people they don't know these songs, but they're like, hey, these are
And you
catchy.
should.
Yeah,
Do it now.
don't feel bad
Do
if you
it.
don't.
Pause. Hear the song. Come back and this.
Pause. Yeah, let's pause the movie in the theater. Let me Google it and then go out and enjoy it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, music played a pretty big role. You know, because of the trailer, everyone now knows "Hooked on a Feeling," and it's the best thing ever.
And the great thing with this movie is the music actually does play a pretty important role in
Yeah,
the
it
actual storyline, which obviously you're gonna be like, what?
It's
But
like,
if you
wow,
watch the movie,
how?
you understand.
It's
that.
pretty funny how it comes into play.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. I'm sorry to remember that. now.
Yes.
In the beginning,
Oh,
and
yes,
then-
yes,
yeah.
yes.
And in
But,
the middle.
It's
And then the whole
interesting
movie.
and it's really entertaining. Like, the movie itself is very, like, it's very funny. They have a lot of jokes, like a lot of like one-liners and moments where you hear the theater just like burst out in laughter. Like,
Yes.
what are you doing?
Yeah, and then like just like that, bam, they'll hit you with something, and you're like, well,
Damn.
that's pretty hardcore
Oh
stuff.
my god. Ouch.
Like yeah, like they'll actually throw you with moments where
Feels.
you're like.
It'll be
It basically,
mood swings.
yeah, they'll throw you with these little things like for character development, and you're like, okay,
Whoa.
whoa.
It's like, whoa.
And just like that, they'll like do
That's a pretty
something,
dark.
and they'll just throw you back to that fun-loving self. Because that's the thing. I think the Guardians are like, they're these quirky people
They're
that are
very
just
quirky,
like,
yes.
And then there's Drax.
nah, man, I loved him. He was surprisingly enough. It's weird because he's the big muscle, but he was actually kind of like
He's
the
smart.
He's actually
He's
like
so
the
smart.
comedic relief, which you don't
Yeah.
really, because you would think with how they have Rocket Raccoon, like this
Yeah.
they have this little animal, and half the
Feisty.
time
Yeah.
they're always the comic relief because you know, teehee, there's this little animal.
Teehee,
But surprisingly
it's a
enough,
little
it was like the muscle, like Drax.
Yeah.
To me, he was like the comedic
Yeah.
relief, and then I loved Rocket Raccoon, like his character development, his story, like just
Yeah.
his every. I loved him. He was
So
adorable.
much feels for him.
I
Oh
loved
my
him.
god. I was like, oh, my
Yeah,
heart
my
can't
favorite
take
character
it.
actually had to be Groot. Surprise. But
course you
he was
love
just
Vin
so
Diesel.
adorable. No, I like Groot. Groot.
Yondu.
Yondu was your
Yondu.
favorite.
Love Yondu.
with the whistle thing.
Yes.
He even in the theater said, if you guys ever annoy me, I'm just gonna
Yes,
start
sir.
whistling and you'll know.
I can't whistle now, I'm laughing.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, but like all the characters, they were pretty lovable. And I don't think there was a single character that annoyed me, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Probably the servant of the collector.
Nah.
No, I didn't like her. She was just there, just eh.
But even then, even for her just being there, she kind of had a presence. I mean, hello, she's a little.
Well, yeah, she did, but I didn't find her.
I liked her. That was fine.
Okay.
That was okay.
Yeah. Another big thing that I really liked about this movie is that it didn't make the romance between Gamora and Peter a huge thing.
Yeah, they did.
Which is very important, for me at least, to see that they actually focused on the story and not the lovey-dovey thing. Like, yeah, they had their moments, but, you know, it wasn't that big of a deal. That made me happy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I liked it. Yeah.
I had feels.
They kept her true to herself. She's like, yeah, I'm not some little girl who's gonna fall for your charm and everything. She's like, no, man, I'm an assassin. You try
I
without
came here to
me,
do
I
my
will
work."
knife you. Yeah. She
And-
came to work, and she did.
And then music.
And,
And
then
then
music.
The best
But
part was, though, because, you know, obviously, they do have that budding romance, but, like,
Yeah.
it grows, like, so naturally. Like, she's
Yeah.
like, she starts
it
seeing him,
doesn't
it's
feel
like,
forced at all.
yeah, she starts to literally see him in a new light. So that I don't mind. Because they did it great.
See.
Yeah, another thing that I actually really like that in the trailers you see there's a scene where Gamora is changing clothes or whatever and you
Yes.
see her like bare or whatever
It's like,
her back.
no.
Yeah, they didn't show that in the movie, sorry. But I like that because what relevance does it have to the plot? So,
Everything.
yeah.
Boobs are important.
Okay.
Like my
Yeah, I loved it. I honestly think people should see it. I loved it.
Yes, they should.
Yeah. I actually feel that because I saw the IGN review or whatever, I feel like they did it very big justice because
Yeah, gave it a 9.2. I think
Yeah.
it was rightly deserved.
Yeah, and a lot of other reviews also followed. And it was well deserved, you know. The movie was great. I loved it. I don't really have anything bad to say about it.
Yeah, I honestly can't think of anything.
Go watch it.
V Pace is the villain.
Anyways, we recommend that you guys go watch it. You won't be disappointed.
Dude, and if you want the full experience, dude, IMAX.
You won't be disappointed, however, because Corey isn't disappointed and she's hungry. And she's Janet and I'm Alex.
Oh dear.
Yeah. But yeah, that's been our review. Leave a like if you agree or if you disagree and you just liked it, whatever. Comment down below on what you thought the movie was like, if you watched it, or what you're hoping for if you haven't watched it.
If you want to see more videos, then subscribe to us so you can see what's in store.
It means a lot to us.
Mm-hmm.
And the Twitter and the Tumblr.
Which will be coming along.
And the Facebook and
yeah, go ahead and follow us
else.
on all those things. You know, I'll be there if you want to talk to me. Yeah.
So nobody's gonna
hashtag
talk
Sirens
to you.
Studios everywhere. I'll be keeping an eye on it.
Nerd.
Oh, be sure to share our videos because, you know, get the word out. Grow like our little garden of people because, I don't know, what?
One day we will all be Groots. We will all grow.
Spoilers!
Why? I didn't say anything.
Yeah, that's all from
I know,
us.
I did.
We'll see you guys later.
Bye.
I'm high on believing that you're in love with me. I'm hooked on a feeling.